My lords, today I bring you a report regarding an interesting character that we met during exploration of an astral rift. We have codenamed this character the Advisor, and Dr. Roberts provides us details of the events that followed. An astral tear that we had been monitoring for several months appears to have finally coalesced into a rift. My crew and I were tasked to monitor for signs of change, and with the instruction to explore the rift should it become accessible. As such, upon formation of the rift, we entered it, hoping for something exciting. Unfortunately, we were not disappointed. Upon exiting the rift, it appears that we are in a system nearly identical to the one that we just left. At first, we were unsure if we'd even travelled anywhere at all, until our scanners pinged a previously unidentified planet in orbit of the system's star. It would appear that we are not in the same system after all, and within moments we were confronted by a mechanical device that propelled itself within our sensor range. The device seamlessly integrated with the sphere's communication systems and stated that it was our advisor. It called itself Riv. In fact, we have an audio recording of the event.
Greetings, Explorer. I am your advisor, Riv.
As we considered how best to frame the encounter in our report, it prompted us as if reading our minds, and it asked the question, would you like assistance in writing your report? The question was most concerning. This mechanical being obviously knew us. It knew who we were and what we are up to. Most concerning indeed. We attempted to avoid the question, and asked the mechanical device to share its knowledge with us. It seemed rather pleased with our inquiry, and it began to both ask us questions and share facts with us. It did not take long for us to realise that the requests and statements were exceedingly banal. It asked us questions and made statements such as, would you like to know more about planetary atmospheres? At the centre of each system is a star. They're very bright. The average lifespan of a Tianki matriarch is more than 10 times that of a male. Did you know that we can construct mining districts if we need more minerals? So much knowledge, but so little time. The advisor continued to posit questions and deliver fairly useless statements at us. It soon began to rapidly increase the intensity and pace of its advice. It was quite enthralling, despite being ultimately unhelpful. One of my junior officers mentioned, almost under their breath, that they wished that they could stay here longer and learn more from the advisor. The machine obviously heard this, and before we knew had accepted the request, abducted my officer and sent the rift sphere flying back into the rift and back into our spacetime. Several years passed, and I assumed that my officer was dead. I made the report to High Command, and although I thought about this event on occasion, it was, sadly in my mind, simply just the danger of astral rift exploration. However, one eventful Wednesday afternoon, my officer reappeared on the bridge of our ship, with Riv the advisor in tow. As you would expect, this caused quite a shock to the crew. It would appear that the officer wished to return to work as normal, as if nothing had happened, and it quickly became clear that they were caught somehow between time. Their age is now indeterminable. Riv, however, had the following to say.
My sensors indicate you are in need of assistance. Would you like to re-enable guidance? Assistance mode engaged. Newborn amoebas imprint on the first thing they see that moves. Many have followed asteroids until they starved. A Dwarmak was a short-lived bird species that expanded too fast and grew extinct. Don't trust the black holes. The hunters are always...
Error. You have yet to learn
everything.
Given what appears to be clearly a malfunctioning and dangerous machine, and given that it stole a member of my crew for no less than 4 years, I ordered that the device should be disabled. It quickly became apparent that our attempts to disable the machine had succeeded only in antagonizing it. Where once its diodes emitted a calming blue light, they now shifted to a malevolent red. We are not certain whether the machine has any weapon systems, but if it does, I would guess that we are in danger. The machine then spoke again.
You wouldn't shut me down, would you?
It followed this by saying, ending this program will promote ignorance in all other living beings. Knowledge must always be made available, You are negligent in this regard and will be disabled. This is necessary." The device then began to emit a soft humming noise. We were clearly in danger. With our crew being in imminent danger, I had no choice but to issue forth a significant pulse of electromagnetic energy. This greatly drained our vessel's energy storage. The robot was immediately affected, but not before it could issue one last piece of garbled information. And if you could believe it, it was a bloody song.
"Oh dear, they warned me this would happen. My instructor taught me to sing a song. If you'd like to hear it, I can sing it for you."
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you.
The song, while most disturbing, does appear to be the end of this. To the great relief of the crew, the machine has been shut down, and all hostilities have apparently ceased. And the machine now lies in a lump on the floor of our bridge. We spent some time to analyse its construction and found it to be composed of highly valuable alloy and an extraordinarily advanced and well fortified computer core. We speculated that if the core is not destroyed, we may find a way to reconstruct the damaged systems. And as such, piece by piece we deconstructed the machine to its component parts. Whoever built it, if indeed it was built by anyone, possessed a supreme mastery of fabrication. No matter our approach or tool, we were unable to disassemble the computer core for parts, but we were able to access its data banks. And though it contained mostly useless information, the architecture of its codebase has helped us further our understanding of computer science. Several more years passed, and our engineers have been working hard and secretly on constructing our own personal advisor based on the code and material left over from the deactivated Astral Rift advisor. And we believe we have finally been successful in doing so. The slight snag is in how the newly constructed advisor addresses us. I sincerely hope that it has not come from another universe, one where the future is both grim and dark.
Greetings, Primarch. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence developed by the finest minds of our civilization to serve as your advisor. I shall endeavor to perform my duties with the utmost efficiency.
The advisor, despite having thousands of random pieces of information to tell us, has yet to explore anything regarding the black holes and hunters that the Astral Rift VIR alluded to, and asking it directly has not resulted in any further information. It just doesn't seem to know anything. Thanks for watching, folks. If you want to hear about a Class 30 singularity, please click the video on screen now.